Fortress and Wo-Chien EX are two of the newest cards coming out of Paldea Evolved, and I'm very excited to put these cards to use. Wo-Chien snipes Pokemon on the bench, depending on how many prize cards your opponent has left. And then Fortress EX gives your opponent prize cards by blowing itself up and getting all your grass attackers lined up and ready to swing. You can also use Iono and Roxanne to get your opponent down to low card counts, and then you can also swing with Trevenant V to get your opponent to discard cards, giving your opponent very little options to retaliate with. I don't think this deck is S tier or going to be the best deck in the world, but it's a very fun list, and I'm excited to be able to use some grass type attackers again and see what we can do against some of these better decks. Let's take a look at the list. Alright, so let's take a look at this Fortress EX deck. The base of it is built off of a deck list that Azul showed off a couple days ago, talking about where he thinks the deck should start, and I've only changed the stadiums around. Pretty much everything else is the same. But let's get into it. So we start with 4 Pineco and 3 Fortress EX. Fortress EX is the main backbone of this deck. If you don't know its ability, Exploding Energy, you can search your deck for up to 5 basic grass energy cards and attach them to your Pokemon any way you like. Then this Pokemon is knocked out. It goes into the discard, and your opponent takes 2 prize cards. And that sounds terrible, but with the newer cards in Paldea Evolved, you can get some value off of that and hopefully not set yourself behind too far. For example, you have Wo-Chien EX as one of your main attackers. This attack does 60 damage to one of your opponent's bench Pokemon for each prize card your opponent has taken. So if they've taken 5 prize cards, you're sniping 300 damage, which is pretty good. And it only takes 3 energy, so of course you're not really worried about energy costs because you're loading all your Pokemon up off of Fortress EX's Explosion. Also, you have other win cons. Trevenant V does 120 damage with Shadow Claw, but it also discards a random card from your opponent's hand. So if your opponent's at 1 prize, you Iono them, which of course we run 4 of in this deck. Yeah, we run 4 Iono. You Iono them, they get to draw 1 card if they have 1 prize left, and then you use Shadow Claw and you get them down to 0 cards, and they're only playing with a top deck or whatever they have available on the field. So you can kind of make plays around your opponent being ahead, which is really good. Your other attacker here is Superior V-Star. There's not a lot of great just regular grass attackers, but Superior has some good value. Its first attack, Regal Blender, does a 190, and then you can move your energy around any way you like, so that's good. Its V-Star attack, which is the only V-Star attack or ability we have in this deck, it deals 60 for each energy attached to this Pokemon. So it can get up to 300, 360 damage, whatever you need to do. It can hit those high KOs if you needed to. And that's pretty much it for the Pokemon. Then you just have support mons. Minion V can help you get your Ionos. Radiant Greninja helps you discard energy. That's just overloading your hand. And then Mew is a good starting Pokemon to help you get set up in those other turns, help you get Battle VIP passes and stuff like that. Speaking of, we run 4 Battle VIP Pass, 2 Escape Rope, 3 Nest Balls, 2 Switch, 4 Ultra Balls. Now this is where I differ from Azul's list. He had 3 Path to the Peak In, and I found myself not wanting to play it because of wanting Lumineon or Radiant Greninja or Fortress EX's abilities. And by the time I would have played it, it would have been, at the end. And maybe there's an argument to be had to playing like a split, but I figured I'd just go with some other high value stadiums. Flap Stadium, Temple of Sinnoh, both still seeing value in Paldea Evolved. I think the stadium count you can mess around with. Maybe I'll come back to the Path to the Peak count, but I just felt like I wanted to play the deck more without limiting myself early on. Of course, we play 2 Boss, 4 Iono is very important in here, 2 Professors, and then 2 Roxanne as well as another way to get your opponent down to a very low card count, because you only need to be at 3, which is pretty reasonable. Let's say they KO a Pineco turn 1, you do a Fortress Explosion the next turn, and then you're able to use Roxanne that turn to get your opponent down to 2 cards, maybe 1 if you swing with Shadow Claw. So those are some options. And then Bravery Charm helps a lot because your Pokemon, you're swinging with basic Trevenant V and basic Wo-Chien EX. The Bravery Charm gives them 50 more HP, helps them survive 1-hit KOs. Because the problem is you're going to get your opponent real low on prizes, and then you're going to be able to just knock out one of your Pokemon and maybe win the game. Bravery Charm kind of helps keep that from happening. So, and then of course 12 energy. So that's kind of the basic of the list. I don't think Fortress EX is the most amazing deck from this set, but it does certainly seem like a fun deck. I think there could be a lot of cool cards coming out in future sets that make this deck even better. So let's go ahead and give it a shot. Make sure to subscribe, leave a comment, like, do all that stuff before we get into the games, and let me know what you think of Fortress EX. Do you think this deck has a place? What cards should we try out? I know there's like Venusaur, VMAX, and stuff that we could do. A lot of fun variations of the deck we can try, but this is the most basic version I saw that we wanted to start with. So let's get into some games. This feels familiar. Okay. This already feels better. Damn. 2 mulligans? I wanna try some silly stuff this time. Go ahead and concealed cards. Cool. Out of it. Fortress. And then we'll get Trevenant. Okay. I'm gonna play Collapse now. Probably could have waited, but I guess I should have just waited. And just shut that bench space off later. Definitely a much better start this time for you, though. You just need some switch outs. Come on, Pokemon Center, let me check out. Alright, what you doing over there, Spencer? You got 4 in the lost zone. Cramorant. I'll give it to you. Alright, let's do this. It's time to get silly. So let's do this. Let's focus up. Damn. let's do this. Get rid of Battle Vip. Get rid of Escape Rope. Go ahead and get Fortress. Let's blow up. I only need one. I'm sure I got a second in case I need to retreat with him. Like, did I Radiant Greninja? I didn't. I don't think I did. I should have done that first. I definitely should have Radiant Greninja first. Because that could have got us Wo-Chien set up. Yep. I was right. Let's go ahead and Roxanne. And then I'm just feeling like Silly is the reason that we're going to do this. We don't need another Wo-Chien, and we don't need Witch as far as I can tell. Honestly, I don't think we need Superior. But we'll get another Pineco set up. Because I'm cheeky. And then we'll Shadow Claw. Buy Escape Rope. Okay. You get 2 cards to work with plus your Comfey. Bro, the bots are killing Pokemon Center right now. Alright. What'd you get rid of? Was that Cram? Okay, Ogre. Alright, you got the sauce, brother? Did I do something? Oh. Pokestop is pretty good. But you didn't get anything useful off it, it seems. I'm feeling ridiculously silly, bro. You're getting a lot in a lost zone, though. I get you to 7. Yep, and then if you have Mirage Gate, you can swing. Oh, you got Chorus off of those cards, bro. Give me a break. Come on, bro. You're already beating my ass. Come on, Snail. I believe in you. Okay. Puts us at 9. Okay. This totally doesn't scare me at all. I'm not worried one bit. Alright, I'm a little worried. Listen. This is easy mode. Ultra Ball. This. And this. Entry cost 2. Ultra Ball those 2. We get Fortress. You're never gonna see this coming, bro. You're never gonna see it coming. Boom. Blowing up. All the energy. I can, for science, I can. That's funny. That's interesting. I just want to do that for Twitter. Not for Twitter. For science. Why can't I just post on Twitter about World Spectators passes? Ooh. All right, Spencer. This is where the game ends for you. I owe you to one card. You're donezo, pal. There's nothing you can do. I don't think I want either of these. $220. All right, bub. Come back from that one. Or can I just post it on Twitter about Worlds? I don't think we're making it to Japan this year. Is it all lottery based though, babe? Man, that Dragonite don't scare me. Switch cart? Sure. You just switch cart, get one comfy going. Alright, so you have one switch cart. That's all you got. Let it bang, sir. May that be a Colress for you. Kinda seemed like an easy choice. Maybe it is Colress. It's another switch cart, is my guess. Intense interest in the lottery system. A lot of people are gonna go to Worlds. Okay, Barrage Gate. Oh, closed. Just I see what you're saying. Okay. We get to see one more card. Walrus for sure. Again, I was like, the lottery winners haven't been picked. Chill. He got the Colress. Oh no. I'm spooked. Surely you don't have enough to do it. Okay, comfy echoing horn. Scaring me, Spencer. Maybe this deck needs a mana fee. That seems like a... Jesus, bro. You're just drawing so many cards. Stop it. Oh, bad. No. No way. No way your last two cards are Electric Energy and... Oh my goodness. Alright. Temple of Sinnoh. For sure. I don't know again. 70. I'm gonna snipe this Dragonite. Dude, I've never seen a 300 damage counter. That's crazy. I know you couldn't find the Electric Energy. Was your last card a switch out? I'm guessing you just top decked the Energy Recycler. So what was your last card? Yeah, Escape and Mirage. Man. That's rough. Oh boy. All right. You won't Sable or Comfy for Chorus again. You can't. You totally won't do it again. No, bro. Or if you get Chorus here, you can get. All you need is Psychic Energy and a switch out. Oh man. Psychic Energy and switch out? Did you get it? Oh. Alright, good game, Spence. Tragic. Oh man, what a deck. We've been starting Superior a lot. Does this guy also have free retreat? No, he has one. It could be worse. Just one game I'd like Battle VIP Pass. Umbreon. Oh my gosh. This is a matchup we do favorably into. Like, never happens. I won't touch there. So we're playing against Umbreon v Duraludon, is what this tells me. Okay. I think we want Wo-Chien here, maybe? Can do this. Let's go ahead and blow up. Solar Beam will be enough to knock this guy out. Because he's weak to grass. I think we're not in a terrible position. If he finds a way to knock out Superior, a little annoying, but it'll be okay. There's no way to get crystals in this regular battle pass? I don't think so. I think you have to have them to be able to. Wow, he's really gonna knock out my superior? That turns Chin Pao online. Can you not buy crystals? Like that's an option, right? So I think we honestly have this in the bag. I don't think he has a way of doing 230 damage. I can't remember. Yeah, I don't know how you're supposed to get crystals. I've just always had a lot. Baladon deals 220. So you need to have like Defiance ban on that. Umbreon doesn't KO. He already got rid of one of both. Baladon's more scary because I can't one-shot that. I think I'm blowing up Baladon V. That hurts my brain a little bit. Can't just attach and be good there. Another basic would have been great. Sure, Iono has both to 2. You need Umbreon VMAX. I just need boss. That's game. I can't believe I won like that. I took a big risk there. I mean, this whole deck is a big risk, but yeah, there we go. It's that easy. It's that easy to win. So that was Fortress and Wo-Chien EX and friends. I'm excited to see where this deck goes over time. I don't think it's going to be a #1 deck, but I'm excited to see what people can do with it. Fortress EX's ability is just super fun, and then being able to Iono and Roxanne your opponent consistently and getting their hand size down very low is very satisfying, and it gives you a chance against some of these decks that are just much better. Let me know what you think about this deck. What do you think? Chin Pao needs a different attacker? Or Fortress, do you think it needs a different attacker to come in and make the deck much better? Or do you think we just don't know how to use the cards we have now to get the deck where it needs to go? So let me know how you feel about the deck. Of course, subscribe and like, and thank you for stopping by. I'm Michael, and I'll see you later.